interest rates rise by 25 basis points, how the violent attacks in Paris are affecting travellers, and we look at Fulcrum's Young Guns Mixture of the Year. I'm Sarah Bassett, and this is Risk Africa TV. Is that jingle bells we're hearing? Sounds more like alarm bells for over-indebted South Africans, as the SA Reserve Bank's Monetary Policy Committee hiked interest rates by 25 basis points yesterday. This, coupled with soaring exchange rates, will no doubt have serious ramifications for manufacturing and import costs. Risk Africa TV spoke to Vivian Pearson, head of South African Insurance Association.
It obviously speaks to the economic situation, and that always impacts insurers. Because people will now have to pay more on their bonds, and they will have to pay more on their vehicle financing and all this, whatever other credit stuff they have. And then one of the first things that they usually do is look at where they can cut, and often it's insurance. So that's the way it will affect the insurers, in my opinion. Most of the claims on motor is related to accidents, and so which is why it is really a big thing for us, because most of those parts are imported.
The violent and deadly terrorist attacks in Paris last week are affecting travellers visiting one of the world's most popular cities. But now it has come to light that some travel insurance policies likely won't cover costs if South Africans decide to abandon Paris holiday plans.
So we actually do provide cover for terrorism in city way, firstly medical. Like if they were injured, we would have provided medical cover. Then there's also personal accident benefits where they would have been covered as long as the terrorism is not related to nuclear, chemical or biological, which the current attack were. That's why that's covered on our policy. And then the third benefit that we do provide cover on is cancellation. So if anybody was supposed to depart within the 14 days of the attack occurring, they can cancel all their trips, and then the policy would have covered them for the unused, non-refundable portion of their trip. So the cover is pretty much similar, so if they didn't pay out, I'll be surprised.
The Fulcrum Group SA's Young Talent Showcase culminated in one big finale networking and social event earlier this week. Held at the Higher Ground restaurant at St. Stithians, the event was open to anyone from the insurance industry under the age of 35. With more than 250 RSVPs, it was clear that there's no shortage of young, ambitious professionals in the industry. Risk Africa spoke to Fulcrumier Kurt Solomon.
The under 35s in insurance events is something that we've always wanted to do, or kind of formalize, if you like. I know that it had been done before, just on a smaller scale. And we had met with other people to try and get this thing going within the industry. In London, it's obviously massive, and so we thought, well, we've got enough youngsters here, so let's just do it. And I was expecting about 80 to 100 people, and when we started receiving over 750 RSVPs, I was blown away. We've got youngsters from avenues of the industry, from the administrators to brokers to insurers. We had lots of feedback about the speakers, and lots of feedback about the event, because the social networking aspect of it was obviously the most important. We had a bit of music, we had a band, we were guys singing and playing music. It was our first kind of under 35 event, and we obviously want to grow it. We want feedback from everyone that attended, and we really want to drive the youngsters in the industry. So if people have got any kind of feedback or ideas on growing it, we definitely want to hear from them.
And with that, I hand you over to Angelique, who's coming to you from the Risk Africa Better Business Breakfast.
This week, we're reporting from the Maslow Hotel in Sandton for the last Risk Africa Better Business Breakfast of the year, Tomorrow's Technology Today. We've had an absolutely fantastic turnout as 120 delegates from all sectors of the business industry attended this event. With a strong focus on technology, a panel of industry insiders tackled issues like coping with present systems and applications, step-by-step modernization, and the need to consider what-if scenarios for optimizing customer experience. Speakers on our panel included the likes of Brian Nelson, industry head at Google South Africa, who spoke in depth about the integration of mobile and machine intelligence and how this is affecting the financial services sector in South Africa.
So, very relevant topic, great speakers, and wonderful to see such a full room, which clearly means that the industry is interested in it.
Luigi van Geist, Executive Vice President of Roundcube International, delivered an interesting presentation on how the internet is fueling transparency, referring to the Cisco VNI forecast that 68% of internet traffic will be generated by Wi-Fi and mobile-connected devices by 2017.
The South African audience is always very engaging. It's a joy to be here and to present. I see there's a lot of entrepreneurship within the people in the audience, and they're very much open for new technologies, and that's just a pleasure to work with.
What a great way to end off the year, and yet another interesting and industry-related event. Look out for more topical Better Business Breakfast seminars in 2016. That's it from me.
That's it from us this week. Click on the subscribe button below or follow us on Facebook or Twitter for more updates. I'm Sarah Bassett. See you next week.